Hey guys, so Sephora's biggest sale of the year is going to be happening very soon. Today when I film this video, it is Wednesday, August 22nd, and the sale starts at different dates depending on what tier you are in their rewards program. If you are a Beauty Insider, which is the entry level position of their rewards program, it starts for you on the 30th and you get 10% off. If you're VIB, it also starts on the 30th, but you get 15% off. And then if you are VIB Rouge, it starts on the 24th and you get 20% off. Now, last year, they sent me a catalog in the mail. It was a multi-page catalog and it was like on heavy-duty cardboard, and the cover image just blew me away. I was so excited that I did not wait until the sale started. I had to have the products that they used on the model's eyes immediately. I looked at this catalog like for 24 hours and I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't wait. I went to the store, I bought the 2 eyeshadows that they used, I came back, played with them. The next day I did a video called Fall Beauty 2017 where I recreated the cover of the advertisement but tweaked it a little bit to kind of put my own spin on things rather than do a straight up copy. I wanted to, make it a little bit more my style. I'm going to insert a clip. It's kind of a poor quality photo, but I don't have the advertisement anymore. I looked at it so many times that it fell apart and I had to throw it away. So I'm going to insert a photograph of a clip from that video now, just so you can remember back to 1 year ago at this time. Okay, so if you were subscribed to me a year ago, then you might remember that video. If you weren't subscribed to me, you might even want to go check it out because I was really pumped about those products that I used. The eyeshadows actually is what I bought. I just bought 2 eyeshadows from Urban Decay and then did like a tutorial of my interpretation of that look. So here we are now, 2018. Fall's just around the corner. Sephora is getting ready for their biggest sale of the year. So every day I've been going down to the mailbox and checking and checking and checking and expecting to see the advertisement, similar to like what I got last year, except for promoting this year's products or coming up with a look that's going to blow me away this year, except it hasn't happened. So I went to my local Sephora, which is a Sephora inside a JCPenney, and I spoke to both the people that work there, and neither one of them knew what I was talking about, and neither one of them worked at Sephora last year. Or if they did, they didn't work at the one that is down the street from me. So this is one of the things that drives me crazy about Sephora is whenever I go in there, the turnaround of the employees is unbelievable. It's like different people all the time. And I like to kind of develop a rapport with the employees and, get to know them. And it's impossible to do that when it's new people all the time. Well, anyways, that's a whole nother subject. So I asked them about the advertisement. They didn't know what I was talking about. And so it's hard for me to get excited about this year's products or anything because I was really looking forward to that flyer that comes in the mail. Now, the sale hasn't started yet. It starts on the 24th. Today's the 22nd. I've noticed that the mail that I get from Sephora, promotional type things, usually gets to my house late for whatever reason. There have been coupons and promotional things that people have been talking about over the years. And sometimes, I remember one time I got an invitation. I should have mentioned at the beginning of this whole spiel that I'm VIB level. So I'm, I'm not Rouge, but I'm not entry level either. I'm right in between. But one time I got an invitation to a promotional event after the fact. I got it like the day after the event happened. I was so pissed. But I've had this happen before where coupons come after. So anyway, last year it was the opposite. I got that flyer, not only did I get it in time, I got it so far in advance that I couldn't even wait for the sale to go buy the products that I was the most interested in. So my point is, I don't know if I'm getting a flyer this year or not. I have no idea. So if you have any inside information, if you work at Sephora, if you have friends or family that work at Sephora, or if you talk to the people that work at your Sephora, and if you have any information, please leave it in the comments below about that flyer, because I really use that as a guide to get me excited. That cover photo last year was so cool that I just had to have those eyeshadows and couldn't even wait for the sale, like I said. Now fall, the end result of that is that I don't know what I'm buying from the sale, and I have no idea. I'm just praying that between now and the 30th that I will get something in the mail that will get me excited about it. So the other thing I was going to talk about regarding just fall beauty in general is that I touched upon something the other day about the September fall magazines. Every year I get so jazzed up about fall beauty and the September fashion magazines, because usually, I'm like dying to see who are they going to put on the cover, what is their makeup going to look like. And as I touched upon in, I think it was, yesterday's video, I touched upon the fact that they have Beyonce on the cover of the September Vogue this year, and that they only used 1 or 2 products. Well, I think they used like a skincare item and then some type of liquid highlighter or something like that. And so basically like a no makeup look, healthy and shiny. So that's really, really disappointing. And on another one of the major September magazines, they're not even putting a face or person to promote fall fashion, fall makeup, whatever. They're putting Beyonce's family. On the cover of one of the other magazines, it's going to be Kanye West and he and Beyonce's kids on the cover. What does that have to do with... Well, then again, Kanye West is a fashion designer, so maybe that's how they can tie in the theme, but I don't know. That was such a disappointment. And then on the other cover of like the major fashion magazines, it was going to be, or it is going to be, Emma Stone. So I'm holding out hope that I'm going to really like the products that they used and the way they used them on her. And, inside the magazine, I'm sure there'll be like a big article and more looks of her and so forth. So fingers crossed on that one. Now, I know the 2 magazines that I'm talking about here are Elle and Bazaar. I think Emma Stone is going to be on Elle, and Kanye and children are going to be on Bazaar, I think. And then Allure is going to have Bella Hadid. And I saw that picture, but the lipstick that they used, I didn't really like the lipstick, so that kind of like turned me off from that right away. But I'm going to give it more of a chance when I come across it in stores. I haven't seen it yet, because Bella Hadid at least is a model. What is this trend for a long time now of putting singers and actresses on the cover of fashion magazines? I personally don't like that. I grew up in a time when they had real fashion models on the cover of fashion magazines. And to me, that's the way it should be. And it doesn't do any good to boycott the magazines that do this because they all do it now. You know, when you look at the covers of all the fashion magazines, singers, celebrities, actresses, that's it. You almost never see actual models, and that really, really pisses me off, to put it quite frankly. So I would like to have seen on the September cover of Vogue, I would like to have seen Kendall Jenner, Giselle Bundchen, Cara Delevingne, Bella Hadid would have been fine. Gigi Hadid, real fashion models. Thank you very much. So, I don't know. Do you guys have an opinion about this? What do you think about all that? Do you care? I mean, do you like seeing celebrities or actresses and singers rather than models, or does it not make any difference at all? Comment down below. This is something that has been a big beef with me for a long time, and when it comes to magazine subscriptions, I subscribe to a couple of magazines. My mom subscribes to a couple of magazines, and then when we finish looking at them, we switch to, you know, try to cut down on the cost. But I've cut way back on the amount of magazines that I subscribe to, and then some of them have gone out of business. I was really shocked when People's Style Watch went out of business because that was one of my favorites. I really liked, I thought they did a good job with the information that they were providing, the photography, everything. So I was really shocked that that went out of business. And then I didn't subscribe to Teen Vogue, but the print form of that is gone, went out of business. They still have like a website, which is understandable considering the way media is today and everything, but there's no more print version of Teen Vogue. But I subscribe to Bazaar and Elle, and I dropped my Allure subscription because I didn't like the direction that they were going. They had made a lot of changes and stuff, and I was not on board with any of them. And then my mom subscribes to Vogue and Glamour, and same thing with Glamour. I don't like the changes they've made. I think the photography is horrible. The layout of the magazine, the content, going way downhill, just like Allure did. Oh, the other one she subscribes to is W, and that was kind of like my incentive there. Although on the new W, the new issue of W, they have Millie Bobby Brown, who I friggin' love. She is the star of Stranger Things, the one that plays 11. And so even though she's an actress, I was happy to see her on the cover of the September issue of W. Because, I don't know, there's something about that girl. I just really, really like her. So comment down below. Let me know what you think about anything that I've talked about. If you are going to buy something from the sale at Sephora at the end of the month, what are you going to get? I still have no idea. Fingers crossed I get the flyer because that's what gets me excited. I need to have like a visual image of something on a model that they've used the product on to get me excited about it. So maybe when I get my September issue of Elle with Emma Stone on the cover, maybe that will do it for me. So that's it for today, you guys. Let me know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. This is like a whole different type of thing than what I normally do. If you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.